complete nonsense. The Queen was very wise to do what she did. It's certainly an unhappy business.
Part 2 of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's Netflix documentary sent fresh shockwaves across the world last week. Days after its release, sources close to the couple have let it be known that they want a formal apology from the palace, and the ball is in the palace's court. For their part, the palace is said to be baffled by such demands, with a source adding, if they want to get in touch with the king, they know where he lives. And once again, recollections vary on some of the couple's claims. These are the most disputed from part 2 of Harry and Meghan's Netflix documentary. One of the couple's most sensational claims during the documentary was Harry's assertion that the Queen was sidelined by both aides and other members of the royal family. He implied that Her Majesty played little role in the decision to refuse to grant the couple a half-in, half-out deal that let them continue some royal duties.
It was terrifying to have my brother scream and shout at me, and my father say things that just simply weren't true, and my grandmother, quietly sit there and sort of take it all in.
And later in the documentary, Meghan and Harry both imply that aides stopped the Queen from seeing them when they returned to the UK in 2020 after Christmas in Canada. Harry claims the Queen invited he and Meghan to stay with her, telling him her diary was wide open.
I rang her and I said, I'm now told that you're busy. And she goes, yes, I didn't know that I was busy. I've been told that I'm busy. I've actually been told that I'm busy all week. I was like, wow.
The couple's suggestion that Her Majesty was sidelined has provoked a sharp response from royal circles. One courtier told the Sunday Times the Queen was sharp as a tack and called the shots on big decisions about the monarchy, including Megxit, until the day she died. They added, it's outrageous. Harry never wanted to admit to himself that it was the Queen who said, no, you're out. He couldn't fathom that he wasn't the cheeky chappie who was going to sweet-talk Grandma into getting what he wanted. And another told the paper, when he was not getting the support from her he wanted, she is represented as a diminutive figure sat in the corner. Advisors made recommendations to Her Majesty, but there was only one person making the decisions: to look the truth squarely in the eye, to realise your relationship has been damaged, and to know it was his Commander-in-Chief who decided he couldn't have the half-in, half-out role he wanted is probably too painful for him to accept. And other royal sources also added to the Mail on Sunday that in fact it was the Queen's decision not to see the couple when they returned to the UK in 2020.
The idea that the Queen was sidelined at Sandringham was probably a complete nonsense. Harry has painted a picture which isn't going to be challenged simply because the royal family are not going to put out a statement about it. That being the case, he is allowed to get away with the thought that William, and this is very possible, there's a lot of sibling rivalry going on, there's undoubtedly a deep rift between the brothers. William apparently shouted and screamed at him. Maybe he did likewise. And according to him, his father lied, and the Queen just let it wash over her. He paints the Queen as someone who's negative, and in effect, it's offensive because the Queen becomes a puppet in the hands of the others there, and also, of course, her advisors. The Queen was very wise to do what she did, but the implication that Harry gives is that she was, so to speak, out of it. On the contrary, when she said, after Oprah, some recollections may vary, she was very, very much part of it. And indeed, that phrase has helped to define them, in the minds anyway, of those who are skeptical about their truth.
The second of Harry and Meghan's claims to face major pushback from royal circles is their claim that other royals grew jealous of the media attention on Meghan.
And on the front page of the Telegraph, Meghan.
I went, oh my God.
These claims have also been categorically denied by the royal sources, who say that other royals are perfectly used to new members of the family getting the most attention. One told the Sunday Telegraph, when it was a group family event, Every single person expected Meghan or Kate to be the lead shot in the papers. They've seen it happen over generations. Another added, it's part of the cycle of the monarchy.
They were younger and newer royals, and that mixture has always appealed more to the press. So it made total sense, and what they were saying, in my opinion, was total nonsense.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.